Hello. This is the second video, and it's taken me a while to make, so I do apologize about the delay on this one. Oh, what have I just done? Okay, I seem to wait. Let me get my camera right for you guys. Perfect. Okay, right. Well, no more messing about. Let's get straight into the video. I really do want these up. So today's lesson we're going to talk about what training can do to save your life. What do you mean by save your life? I literally mean give you free meals or anything that you think about. Trust me, it saves your life. Okay. Let's just get straight into it. I always do this mistake. Come on. There we go. Okay, so trade by demand, not value, if you want bonus profits. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, really, honestly, like a lot of the times people would trade by value or wrap. The people who trade by wrap are just very strange. But yeah, the people that trade by value usually have to be like, well, if I traded to get the exact value, then wouldn't whatever rate I put on just add more profits to me? Not really, no, because when it becomes the Roblox market instead of the trading community, the Roblox market. Oh, I do apologize. Before I do get into this, actually, my camera may lag out. So if it does lag out, I am still in the works of getting a new one. It's fortunately you may have to deal with that. But back to what I was saying before. um. Oh. Oh, sorry. It's too late. It's all right. Let me get back on track. Oh my goodness. So yeah, usually what I was going to be saying was that you can't make profit from trading with value because of the fact that there's so many sellers out there that take control of what goes for what rate. You know, you could have 18k in value. Well, no, you could have a 20k value item, and you know you could swap it for other things, but all of a sudden now the rates have changed because you've got new items. You know, because what sellers like compared to what the trading community like are two completely different things, and that's something that even I'm working on for you guys as well in the future, which is my main goal at the moment. So I'm going to read a couple of this. So it says, if you bought a limited and you struggle to sell it, sometimes you can trade it off for something with more demand while also more profit. But how? So there are 4 ways to do so that I will share with. Okay, I've spelt share wrong. You know what? Because I know some of you guys after this video are going to be like, you spelt it wrong. There you go. Happy now? But yeah, I'm going to share with you today these 4 skills. Okay, the first one is downgrading. Second one is communication. The third one, which nobody's going to know, is... Okay, that's another wrong. That's wrong. It should be OQA. And the last one is network. Some of you may know about networking. It is a very important skill to have. Now, before we do get into these 4 skills, we need to understand what's important about these 4 routines. So, well, skills. God, I'm so unprepared today. Oh dear. But yeah, what's so important about these 4 skills? They're not routines, they're skills. Well, after 2 years, well, this is what I've been doing. So after 2 years of observing how the Roblox users trade, I have actually noticed how easy it is to take advantage of the trading community. All because Roblox users trade for fun and fame, not to cash out for USD. The reason why they don't cash it out for USD is because they either can't be bothered and that they're too young, or they tried to do the application via DevX, but they're not applied to do so because they either don't own a game or they're too young. Again, age is a big problem when it comes to cashing out. It has become a big problem. There was another reason why as well, but I can't remember at the top of my head because I'm probably half awake right now. So yeah, so these 4 routines will definitely get you ahead of both Roblox trading community and the market, the Roblox market, and that's 100% true. So this is something that no one has ever told you before that you're going to hear from me, which is I'm absolutely grateful to have. So the first one's downgrading. You know, we said this at the start, didn't we? So yeah, downgrading. Downgrading is the key to make huge profits, well, huge amounts of profit. But what is it? Now, I know some of you may already know what downgrading is in the trading community, but for those who don't, it basically means getting more than one item for the same value as the single limited you own. So that's very hard to understand, to be honest. I did not word that very well. What do I mean by that specifically, though, is let's say you had one big item and you wanted to trade that off for smaller items individually that would add up to the same or maybe like a little bit less value. That is called a really nice downgrade if you get the items correct. It is, yeah, like I said just now, it's a great way to make overall huge profits within the Roblox market because you can target the users who don't have many funds because they're the best to go for since they always overpay for your items. I don't really like to call them broke people or anything like that, but the reason why I'm saying that they are really good people to target is because they will overpay for your items, but also because they don't have much money, they're going to want to start somewhere, right? Like everybody else does, you know. Everyone starts with no money, and you know they're just doing the exact same. So either they're going to make a mistake probably, or how else? Maybe they need it just because they want to keep it. Some people don't even want to like make profits. They just USD buy just to keep, to brag about it because they got it cheaper. I don't know, kind of strange. But yeah, there's many reasons why you should also, you know, try to get small items when you first get your first limited, and focus it on the people who don't have much money. But right now my head's half awake, so I can't. My brain skills are pretty bad right now. But this video is still going to be pretty good. Communication is the second one. So yeah, communication is vital. It is so important on Roblox because it's easy for them to say no and never really yes. Majority of the times when you go into a trading a trading hangout game, or even Rollimon's Discord server or the Rollimon's website, you know, you're gonna send out trades, and 99.9% of the time, you're just gonna keep getting rejected because everyone's delusional. Like, no offense to the Roblox traders, but a lot of them are pretty delusional. Oh, my camera's going sketchy. But however, by having great communications or communication skills, you can actually get loads of benefits from the trader. All you need to know is the reason why the trader is declining your trade, your offer, how to resolve the situation. So what do I mean by how to resolve the situation? Well, a lot of them are very picky. They have their own reasons. It can go from because maybe they don't like the look of the item or they want an overpay. No, usually it's one of those two, but it can be something very fussy and more specific. God knows what it is, but those are the very popular two. And the last thing you need to know, well, not like you need to know, but it's very important to justify why this item will benefit them. You know, this is the basics of very good business talk with people. Well, business talk, that's not really the best way to put it, but you know what I mean. So let me give you an example. So justify why this item will do XYZ. So if I was trying to trade with you right now, I would be explaining to you going, well, you know, Valkyrie Helm you really need Valkyrie Helm right now because it is in discussion to be increased by 30k value in the Rollimon's Discord server by the staff, and it's most likely going to go up because all of the users have been begging the staff to do it. It has been on social media a lot of the times, and it's already getting OPs as it is above the usual. So that's a pretty bad way to justify something, but you get the point. So honestly, once you've spoken about all those three topics, if the trader declines, at least start talking about those type of things if the trader says no. And then the first reason, well, when they say no, the first thing you need to do is go to this one, which is, I've just moved the thing, what an idiot, my bad. Which is, you know, the reason why the traders decline. That's the first thing you say. So what's your reason why you don't want to accept my trade? And then, you know, you go from there with the rest of the two. So yeah, once you've spoken about those three topics, if the trader declines, you have a much higher chance of the situation switching from a no to a yes. Okay, and this is how the rich Roblox people have done it. They've started with somewhere like 100k, and now some of them are even like 5 million value, 10 million value, as well. So it's quite interesting how they've done that though. They do it a little bit different to what I'm teaching, because I'm teaching about the Roblox black market community, not about the trading community. So yes, this is fun. This is fun. Okay, OQA. What is OQA? What does it stand for? Okay, it stands for observe, question, and acquire. So, like we recently said in skill 2 about questioning, finding out the reason why traders are doing this and that. This will be very useful for your OQA, which is, again, I'm going to show you now how to use it very well. So here's how it works. Observe. Okay, number 1, you observe. You observe what their wants and desires are. So what do they want and desire? It could be from, they want a specific item for their own personal reasons, or, desire to, get out of their problems of them having a high chance of this item dropping by 20k value, or even 50, and they've lost, a couple of $100 because of that item dropped. Maybe you can help them out with that, and get it off them for taking advantage of the black market community. It's not the black market community, it's the Roblox market community. I get confused with them both, but I mean, it is technically like black market, but it's fine. It's fine. And then, excuse me, and then once you've observed and questioned, you can acquire, okay? Finally, you give them what they want. Once you've figured out, I'm going to go into OQA more in a separate video. But once you've figured out, observed, and you've figured out the questions that you can resolve, then you can acquire. You can give them everything they want, and that way they have no choice but to accept the trade. You've given them everything that they want. They're going to accept that trade instantly, and you're going to be making tons of profit, because the trading community is completely different to the black market community, which really goes with OQA very well. So the last skill, network. Oof. I was really lucky to have this. Networking. It is very handy to have. It's not necessary, but it does boost you up quite a bit when it comes to having to maybe trade an item specifically. So making friends and building up connections with other users that trade, not random users, users that actually are smart when trading, or make money with Roblox. It's a great way to find good deals also. But how do you network in Roblox? Well, wait, I just need to check something. Okay, that's cool, no problem. Well, this will be to speak about specifically for another time. However, the main ways to grow your network is by helping them with something they struggle with, protecting their guard, and covering up trademarks. Now, what do I mean by trademarks? I think there's a different meaning, but whatever that other meaning is, I probably do not mean it. What do I mean by trademarks is that sometimes you might have heard of the word sharking, and sharking means kind of like getting someone to, it's very similar to what I was talking about before, the justifying. You set your reasons to why they need this item, basically. That's as far as I'm going to explain it. Maybe I might do a video on that another time also, but you get the basic part of it. It's encouraging them to get the item because of these reasons that they want. Protecting their guard. My English. Come on, Jackie. Come on, you can do it, right? It's almost 10 o'clock. You can do it. But protecting their guard. What do I mean by that? So usually they may have rich traders may have a bad day because I don't know, they took a sneaky trade and now everyone's hating on them, saying you shouldn't have done that. That's not fair. That's a kid. Blah blah blah, etc. You can protect their guard by giving a fair point in. I'm not going to say an argument, but I'm going to say like, hey, you shouldn't have done that, and then you come along and be like, well, you give a reasonable debate about it. Debate is the word I was looking for. I'll call it a debate, not an argument. So protecting the rich owner's side of the rich trader's side of the debate is really going to build up your network quite well. And I think that's everything I said in this network. Okay, so those are the 4 skills that I've explained to you, and that will be the end of lesson. Wow, well, today's been a bit rough, honestly. My time management has been pretty bad, but tomorrow, on Friday, tomorrow, I'm going to have a much better time management, and videos should not be delayed, and they should also be coming through sooner. I want to start making more than 1 video a day as well, because honestly, it just needs to be done, doesn't it, you know? You guys want more videos, you're loving the videos, and honestly, remember when I said from last time, if you watched the first video I made, definitely, if you haven't watched it yet, I definitely recommend you watching it. It's in the deals and channels, in Discord channel, it's called Deals, and it was talking about, what was it talking about? Oh, my brain can't think, but it was talking about how you find deals, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this one's kind of comes back to what you should do if you've got a low demand item. That's pretty relatable to today's video. So yeah, so honestly, from the video I was talking about last time, I didn't really hear many complaints, and that's really good. Everyone loved the video, everyone found it useful, so I'm going to make as many as I possibly can. And like I said, there's always big things coming to Stash. You know, I'm all working hard on it every single day. And yeah, honestly, that's all I've got to say. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Peace. Come on, end the recording. Come on. Oh God, it's loading. Oh, my PC. It stopped. Boom.